Well, it's getting kind of late, but nighttime is the perfect time to go investigating some spooky shit in a tomb. Shroud Hearth Barrow.
Look at those ruins. Think there's gold inside?
Oh, I think there's more than gold inside, Faendal. There's a lot of bones, that's for sure. Okay. Let's open the door and head on in. Get ready to fight some Draugr. God, it's wet and cold as hell in here. Two things I hate being: cold and damp. Ooh, we got some ancient Nord coins. Nice. You don't scare me, ghost. Actually, you know what? I will take those boots. Come to think of it. Ooh. I almost missed that coin pouch. Exchange my boots for something a little bit more armored. I see these poison darts. Before the ages of man. Illusion increase. Nice. Timeline Series, Volume 1, Before the Ages of Man, by Ikentar of Shimmerine. Before man came to rule Tamriel, and before the chronicles of the historians recorded the affairs of the rulers of Tamriel, the events of our world are known only through myths and legends, and through the divinely inspired teachings of the Nine Divines. For convenience, historians divide the distant ages of prehistory into two broad periods of time, the Dawn Era and the Merethic Era. The Dawn Era. The Dawn Era is the period before the beginning of mortal time, when the feats of the gods take place. The Dawn Era ends with the exodus of the gods and magic from the world at the founding of the Adamantine Tower. The term Merethic comes from the Nordic, literally, era of the elves. The Merethic Era is the prehistoric time after the exodus of the gods and magic from the world at the founding of the Adamantine Tower, and before the arrival of Ysgramor the Nord in Tamriel. The following are the most notable events of the Dawn Era, presented roughly in sequence as it must be understood by creatures of time such as ourselves. The cosmos formed from the Arbus, chaos or totality, by Anu and Padme. Akatosh, Ariel, formed and time began. The gods, Edada, formed. Lorkhan convinced or tricked the gods into creating the mortal plane, Nirn. The mortal plane was at this point highly magical and dangerous. As the gods walked, the physical makeup of the mortal plane and even the timeless continuity of existence itself became unstable. When Magnus, architect of the plans for the mortal world, decided to terminate the project, the gods convened at the Adamantine Tower, Durrani Tower, the oldest known structure in Tamriel, and decided what to do. Most left when magic did. Others sacrificed themselves into other forms so that they might stay, the Elnafey. Lorkhan was condemned by the gods to exile in the mortal realms, and his heart was torn out and cast from the tower. Where it landed, a volcano formed. With magic, in the mythic sense, gone, the cosmos stabilized. Elven history, finally linear, began. Merethic Era, 2500. The Merethic Era. The Merethic Era was figured by early Nord scholars as a series of years numbered in reverse order backward from their beginning of time. The founding of the Cameron dynasty recorded as year 0 of the First Era. The prehistoric events of the Merethic era are listed here with their traditional Nordic Merethic dates. The earliest Merethic date cited by King Harald's scholars was Merethic era 2500, the Nordic reckoning of the first year of time. As such, the Merethic era extends from ME 2500 in the distant past to ME 1, the year before the founding of the Cameron dynasty, and the establishment of the White Gold Tower as an independent city-state. According to King Harald's bards, ME 2500 was the date of construction of the adamantine tower of Balfiera Island in High Rock, the oldest known structure of Tamriel. This corresponds roughly to the earliest historical dates given in various unpublished Elvish chronicles. During the early Merethic era, the aboriginal beast peoples of Tamriel, the ancestors of the Khajiit, Argonian, Orcish, and other beast folk, lived in pre-literate communities throughout Tamriel. In the Middle Merethic era, the Aldmeri, mortals of elven origin, refugees, left their doomed and now lost continent of Aldmeris, also known as Old Elnofey, and settled in southwestern Tamriel. The first colonies were distributed at wide intervals on islands along the entire coast of Tamriel. Later inland settlements were founded primarily in fertile lowlands in southwest and central Tamriel. Wherever the beast folk encountered the elves, the sophisticated, literate, technologically advanced Aldmeri cultures displaced the primitive beast folk into the jungles, marshes, mountains, and wastelands. The Adamantine Tower was rediscovered and captured by the Durrani, a prominent and powerful Aldmeri clan. The Crystal Tower was built on Somerset Isle, and later White Gold Tower in Cyrodiil. During the Middle Merethic era, Aldmeri explorers mapped the coasts of Vardenfell, building the First Era High Elven wizard towers of Aldredania, Balfell, Tel Arun, and Tel Mora in Morrowind. It was also during this period that Ayleid, Wild Elven, settlements flourished in the jungles surrounding White Gold Tower, present-day Cyrodiil. Wild Elves, also known as the Heartland High Elves, preserved the Dawn-era magics and language of the Elnofey. Ostensibly a tribute land to the High King of Alinor, the Heartland's long lines of communication from the Somerset Isles sovereignty effectively isolated Cyrodiil from the High Kings at Crystal Tower. The late Middle Merethic era is the period of the High Velothi culture. The Chimer, ancestors of the modern Dunmer, or Dark Elves, were dynamic, ambitious, long-lived elven clans devoted to fundamentalist ancestor worship. The Chimer clans followed the prophet Veloth out of the ancestral elven homelands in the southwest to settle in the lands now known as Morrowind. Despising the secular culture and profane practices of the Dwemer, the Chimer also coveted the lands and resources of the Dwemer, and for centuries provoked them with minor raids and territorial disputes. The Dwemer, dwarves, free-thinking, reclusive elven clans, devoted to the secrets of science, engineering, and alchemy, established underground cities and communities in the mountain range, later the Velothi Mountains, separating modern Skyrim and Morrowind. The late Merethic era marks the precipitous decline of Velothi culture. Some Velothi settled in villages near declining and abandoned ancient Velothi towers. During this period, Velothi high culture disappeared on Vardenfell Island. The earliest Dwemer freehold colonies date from this period. Degenerate Velothi devolved into tribal cultures which, in time, evolved into the modern Great Houses of Morrowind, or persisted as the barbarian Ashlander tribes. The only surviving traces of this tribal culture are scattered Velothi towers and Ashlander nomads on Vardenfell Island. The original First-Era High Elven wizard towers along the coast of Tamriel were also abandoned about this time. It was in the late Merethic era that the pre-literate humans, the so-called Nedic peoples, from the continent of Atmora, also Altmora, or the Elderwood in Aldmeris, migrated and settled in northern Tamriel. The Nord culture hero Ysgramor, leader of a great colonizing fleet to Tamriel, is credited with developing a runic transcription of Nordic speech based on Elvish principles, and so Ysgramor is considered the first human historian. Ysgramor's fleet landed at Zarek Head at the extreme northern tip of Skyrim's Broken Cape. The Nords built their legendary city of Sarthal. The Elves drove the men away during the Night of Tears, but Ysgramor soon returned with his 500 companions. Also during the late Merethic era, the legendary immortal hero, warrior, sorcerer, and king variously known as Pelinal Whitestrake, Harold Harry Breeks, Ysmir, Hans the Fox, etc., wandered Tamriel, gathering armies, conquering lands, ruling, then abandoning his kingdoms to wander again. Whew, big history lesson. Alright. What do we got? We're just supposed to try each of these levers until it works. Okay, not that one. There we go. Locked door. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Pressure plates. I wish I could disarm this. Alright, we're good. I see this trap. Yeah, there we go. Nice try. Hey, we leveled up. Look at that. I'm going to level up my stamina. And we're going to do... Let's see. Can I do anything else with archery? I don't think. I need to get to level 40 with that before I can. Could possibly do a sneak thing, though. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons and I do 6 times the damage. Hell yeah. Damn straight. Alright, what's in this chest? Orcish dagger, 8 Nord coins. Cool. Alright, Feindal, get out of the range. Yeah, good job. You're doing good today, man.
Oh.
Yes. These things can happen. You can get stabbed by a trap in these dungeons. Nothing in there. Okay, we got 2 doors. They're both unlocked. Oh, this one has a trap. Yeah. Can't fool me. Okay, we need a claw to go through here. Oh. Hey, you. Me, bitch. Yeah. Boom. Hey, it wasn't a ghost after all. Wendelius Catharian. Garnet Cabochon Ebony Festoon Leather Neckbands. And we got a full Petty Soul Gem. Filter of the Phantom. Appear spectral for 30 seconds. 4 Septums. Okay. We got another Filter of the Phantom here. 4 Septums and a lockpick. Is there a switch for this door? I don't see one. Okay. Well, let's have a look at what he was reading. What he was writing, I guess. Journal of Wendelius Catharian. 4th Era 218 Morningstar. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all of my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. 4th Era 225 Morningstar. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. 4th Era 228 Morningstar. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Ivarstead believe is haunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. 4th Era 229 Morningstar. Success! It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. 4th Era 200. 11 Hearthfire. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw, or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. 4th Era 200. 20 Sun's Dusk. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Ivarstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. 4th Era 218 Evening Star. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? 1st Era 1050. They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroud Hearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. Alright, well. What a loon. I'll take his dagger, why not? Salt pile, leather boots, iron gauntlets. Ooh, potion of minor magicka. Alright, well, let's go talk to Wilhelm about this. Ooh, it's getting late also. Hey, Klimek.
You don't look, Pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
Hey, Wilhelm.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. Need a room, maybe a drink, you name it.
I found this in Shroud Hearth Barrow.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. Can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Sapphire Dragonclaw. Okay, cool.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Will do.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. You feeling ill?
Am I ill? What's going on? Reduced stamina. Oh, I got bone break fever? When the fuck did I get that? Damn it. Sam, you stay there. I'm going to be back for you. But for now, I'm going to go sleep. And then we're going to head into Shroud Hearth Barrow again in the morning. I'm going to drop off all that shit that I don't need. Alright. Good night, Faendal. See you in the morning. Alright. Ready to get a crack on at the day? Bright and early. Re-energized, ready for some spelunking, some tomb raiding. It's gonna be good.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Yeah, heard it all before. I'm gonna deal with your ghost problem, so you just shut the hell up, Mr. Guard. You get no respect around here. Alright. Let's see what this tomb has in store for us. Sapphire Dragonclaw. Moth, Owl, Wolf. Yeah. Ready for this? Common Soul Gem. Black Mantle. Okay. Let's be careful. Watch your step. Quite a few coffins around here. Spell Tome, Oak Flesh. Do I have oak flesh? I don't. Look at that. Nice. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Attack him. Get him before they can get out. Boom. Yeah. Good one. Ooh, nice shot. Hell yeah, good job, Fiendal. Flawed Ruby. Flawed Onyx, Ancient Nord Coins. Bone Meal, Nord Arrows. More Nord Arrows. Potion of the Healer. Okay, and this guy. Nord Coins. Alright, cool. Ooh. Amethyst Cabochon Nordic Glamour Metal Ring. Fuck. Ancient Nord Coin Purse. Heavy Splintered Round Shield. Orcish Greatsword. Ooh. I hear skeletons. The unmistakable rattle of bones. There's a pressure plate in there. What's up here? Master. Oh God. This is going to be a hard one. Okay. We can do this. Boom. Common Soul Gem. Expert. Okay. Oof, so close. Yeah. Hell yeah, lockpicking increased. Ancient Orc coins, Red Guard, Knight, Light Mail. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Okay. Alright, let's go down and go through here. Fucking... Whoa, God, okay. Steel circlet. Ooh, nice. And got a draft of the warrior. Drought of the warrior. I've never been entirely certain how that word is pronounced. I don't know if it's draft or drought, because they both sound correct. Bane doll. Careful, man. Alright, you're alright? Okay, you're good. Vaude Onyx. What does this handle do? Oh. Bones. Bunch of iron stuff. We got some orcish stuff too. Okay. Maybe it's time for archery. Yeah. So satisfying. Is there a handle here too? Ooh, door. Secret area. Look at that. Mighty Soul Gem.